Hey guys, how's it going? So today I have a big update on my life. Something big happened. So first, I want to showcase my new art. I don't think anybody has seen it. So I got this in Cuba, but I decided to move the main one. There's light, so you cannot see it very well. But this is my main setup for the living room now. And now I don't like beating about around the bush, so I'm just gonna say the big thing. So what happened, it's very important, is that I got a haircut. See, it looks nice, right? No, jokes aside, there's nothing big going on this week, but this next weekend, there's gonna be something very important coming for me. So I'm gonna be posting a video probably over the weekend about that. But I also want to talk about like the books that I'm reading, like during this break. Some of them have been reading for a while, but I haven't had the chance to like keep going on it. So, like for example, if you have an opinion on those books, or if you would like me to do a review on these books, let me know. First one that I'm reading this one. It's called it's in Spanish. Maybe I don't know if it's mirror on the image. So I'm just gonna call it, and I'm just gonna say the name. The name is El Llano en Llamas. It's two books actually. It's two books. It's El Llano en Llamas. I don't know how to translate it in English. And the other one is Pedro Páramo. And the writer for this book is Juan Rulfo. This book is like a classical of Mexican literature. It's really good. I've been reading it. It's okay, but like it's been very celebrated. Like Gabriel Garcia Marquez, another very famous author, like he really likes this book. And I think this is a book that is mandatory in a lot of high schools and middle schools. Personally, I never got a chance to read it during middle school. I think in middle school they send us to read like Julio Verne or more like fiction and stuff like that. And I never got a chance to read this book. So so far it's been okay. I'm on page 60. So it's not that big. I can probably finish it like in one day if I set my mind to it. So that's one book that I started reading. Well, I've been reading for months now, but like I just don't have time, and it's just it hasn't been that interesting for me. But I'm gonna do a review once I finish it, and hopefully it gets better. Second book that I've been reading, it's called Shiver. I got this book as a gift for my birthday, and I really like it. And it's kind of weird that like I got it from my sister, and it's weird that she knows me so well. Now this is like a comic, an anime, well, like a manga. It's basically this guy, Junji Ito, and it's like a bunch of short stories that he wrote, and they're all horror stories, like really creepy horror stories. So actually, I've been liking it. I really like horror books in general. I love horror. I like horror movies. I like horror books. I like horror comics, horror everything. But personally, I prefer horror books or mystery books because you get more immersed. Like your imagination is scarier than any drawing or any like scary monster. And that's the problem with this book too. Like for example, yeah, you're reading it, and it's like when I think about it, like, it sounds scary. But once I'm actually watching the drawings, it's scary, but not as scary as in my mind. With that being said, this book has been pretty good. I like it a lot. It's 9 short stories by Junji Ito, and like basically he selected them. He selected some of his best stories, and he had some commentary about each story, how they came to be, the characters. So it's really good. It's really cool, and you can see like the cover. The cover is really interesting and kind of creepy. It's called Shivers. So I'm gonna be doing a review on this book once I'm done. I also I've been reading like a bunch of magazines and stuff like that. The other one that I've been reading, this I've been reading forever too, but I'm taking my own pace because I really enjoy this book. It's called Stephen King, Pesadillas y Alucinaciones. In English is Nightmares and Abominations too, something like that. So what this book is a collection of short stories from Stephen King. I think it's like 12 or 13, I don't know how many. Let me try to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's like 13 stories. And I'm almost done with this book, as you can see. Well, it's actually there. So I read all this part. So I'm almost done with this book, but this one I can probably already do a review on it. Like it's just individual stories, short stories. Some of them are good, like really good. Some of them are not so good. My favorite ones so far uh, is there's actually pretty good ones. Maple Street, House, The Doctor's Case, The People of the Ten. That was pretty good, and your number is not wrong. I don't know how the translation is in English. I'm just trying to translate it from Spanish. But this book is good. I like this type of books. Like the other one, the Shivers one, is also short stories, and also I think this one, the other one, is also like short stories. The reason I like this type of books is because a lot of times I just don't have time to actually commit to a book. So or to a long video game. Like I love like big ass books, and I love like to play very long RPGs and stuff like that. But I just don't have the time anymore. I get out from work and I want to think of I have other things to do, or I mean you just don't have the time. So I like having this type of literature with me, because I can read a story whenever I have free time, and I don't have to think about it anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review of these books. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know if you like my new haircut, and if you like this video, subscribe and give me a like, guys. Something big is coming next week for me. So yeah.